Vancouver Canucks are tired of being bullied. Todd Harvey just revealed the team's massive new directive for the 2026 NHL draft, and it can be summed up in three simple words: bigger, faster, harder. Today we're breaking down the 6'7" monster they just added to the pipeline, why the days of being pushed around are officially over for the Canucks. Let's dive right into it. So we're going to take a look at this article from our friends over at Canucks Army. And this article in particular, as you can see from the title, Todd Harvey says Canucks scouts were directed to prioritize size in the 2026 NHL draft. This one written by friend of the podcast, Jeff Patterson, JPAT. Now, without question, there was a theme to this year's NHL draft for the Vancouver Canucks. They wanted their players to measure up. And the club's director of amateur scouting, Todd Harvey, feels the hockey club found a solid mix of skill to go along with size in many of its selections. Now, overall, the Canucks took 9 players, 7 forwards, a defenseman, and a goalie. They also picked 2 Canadians, an American, a Swede, a Norwegian, a Czech, a Slovak, a Russian, and a Belarusian. So they finished with about as diverse as a draft class as they've ever had when it comes to countries of origin of their selections. For Harvey, the Canucks wanted to add a certain type of skill with their early picks when they took forwards Caleb Malhotra and Adam Novotný in Friday's first round. The club opened the proceedings on day 2 by taking 6'7", 235-pound center Brooks Rogowski from the OHL's Oshawa Generals. We had some direction from RJ and the staff, and we wanted to get bigger. We wanted to get faster, and we wanted to get harder. Harvey explained of the club's philosophy this weekend. Obviously, we can say, we didn't take any skill, but let's not underrate the skill on these guys. These guys have skill. I think they're still developing, but we definitely won't get pushed around. 5 of the Canucks' selections stand 6'3" or taller, and 5 already weigh in at 200 pounds. Harvey expects 8 of the 9 players taken this weekend to take part in Canucks Dev Camp, which opens on Tuesday in Abbotsford. Here are his thoughts on the top 4 players added to the prospect pool after Caleb Malhotra went 3rd overall. First up, you have left winger Adam Novotný, taken, of course, 24th overall from the OHL Peterborough Petes. We watched him a lot this year. He plays a very mature game. He's got speed. He's great on the wall. He's detailed. And you can tell he played pro as an underage. And he came over here, and at the start of the season, everything is new. And he kind of fumbled along. But once he figured it out, the pace of the play and the different size of the rink, he was fantastic. You watch him at the World Juniors, he fit in like a glove there. Like a glove. He's the kind of guy you can move around and up and down the lineup. We were excited that he was still sitting there for us. And yes, that was an Ace Ventura reference. Center Brooks Rogowski, 33rd overall, 2nd round from OHL Oshawa Generals, as we mentioned earlier. Big right-handed shot centerman for a big guy. He's pretty athletic. He moves well. He's only going to get better when things come together. What I think is underrated about him is his touch with the puck. We looked at him being a guy we wanted down the middle, and he has some good upside there. Harvey says the Canucks brass met after the conclusion of Friday's first round and assessed what was left on the board heading into day 2. He revealed that when the staff left the building, there was consensus that the Canucks would make Rogowski the first pick of the 2nd round. Left winger Nicholas Aaram-Olsen picked 41st overall from Arebro Jr. He's a machine in the gym. He's a guy that's pretty low maintenance, direct player when he's on the ice. He skates quick. He's got that kind of explosive skating. He's got a really good shot. He's always kind of been a big game scorer. We were excited to get him there. Of course, goaltender Dmitry Ivchenko, drafted 78th overall in the 3rd round from OMSK Jr. I watched video. Ian Clark is a big part of our process, and he does such a great job, and we all know how hard he works, and he's on top of things. He was excited, and when he gets excited, I get excited. We were really excited. Ivchenko was there for us. So there, just a few things from Todd Harvey talking about some of the prospects, with the exception, of course, Caleb Malhotra. But, talking about Ivchenko, talking about Aaram-Olsen, talking about Brooks Rogowski, obviously also talking about Adam Novotný. Obviously, hearing what he said, and just the direction of the Canucks that, he wants them to get bigger, faster, and harder is a breath of fresh air for Canucks fans. They don't want to be pushed around anymore, which I know a lot of Canucks fans and outside fans would really harp on the Canucks about. They're not tough. They're soft. Even dating back to when the Sedins were playing, they referred to them as the Sedin sisters. They said they were not tough. Well, they drafted a whole lot of tough guys and big guys in this draft. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. What do you guys think about this new philosophy that Todd Harvey has said that they went with this year? They went with faster, harder, bigger. Let me know in the comments down below your thoughts on how they did. And of course, as always, if you guys enjoyed this video, on your way out, you can like the video and subscribe to the Line Change for more Canucks and not draft-related content, but off-season content. You can also become a member by hitting that join button to receive exclusive perks, members-only videos, behind the scenes, and early access to videos such as like the one you're watching right now. And now, an important message from our friends over at DraftKings. It all came down to it, a best-of-6 battle that saw the Carolina Hurricanes emerge as the Stanley Cup champions. Now as we enter the offseason, DraftKings has you covered every step of the way. The DraftKings Sports app is now available in all 50 states and includes all markets. Sweat every shift of the series all in one place with one app. New DraftKings customers sign up with code THPN, spend $5 to get $200 in rewards within 21 days. That's code THPN in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours.
Bet with DK Sportsbook. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 1-800-MY-RESET. New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. Connecticut, call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino in Kansas, that text pass-through may apply in Illinois. 21 and over. Void in Ontario. Event contract trading with DraftKings predictions involves risk of loss. Sportsbook bonus bets expire in 7 days. $50 in predictions dollars issued weekly for 3 weeks expire in 1 year. Redeem one non-withdrawable reward. Availability varies. Predictions offer void in New York. Ends June 28. Terms at dkng.co/audio.
Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.